So I'm gonna ask, what's top three things or three things on your bucket list? One thing, and I'll pass it, and then I'll rotate and come back. But one thing that's always been on my bucket list is to go to a dunk contest, like all-star a dunk contest, like with the family and everything. Like literally, just go to a dunk contest, the 3-point shootout, and all that. Like I don't even necessarily have to go to the game. I could go to the game depending on how they're playing, but the dunk contest and 3-point shootout, I love to go there. I'll pass it to somebody else, and then maybe I'll come back. But
wait, hold on. Real quick question on that though. How hard do y'all think it is to get into like NBA All-Star Weekend? I feel like because I feel like it's nothing but celebrities. I feel like it's just nothing but celebrities at that shit. Like it don't be no just regular common folk going to the actual game. They're going to the actual.
I thought y'all went one year.
Dunk contest.
Didn't y'all go 1 year? Like
I remember.
Or y'all was posing. Y'all was trying to get a trip together or something.
I've been to a couple. I've been to one in LA, the one in Denver, and the one in Brooklyn. Not the dunk contest or anything. Not even the All-Star. I'm talking about All-Star Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
them tickets be high.
That's like groupie Super Bowl All-Star.
Yeah, it is. Literally, I literally met a chick that didn't even have a hotel room. Was just out there just winging it whole weekend and shit. But that's how disgusting it is. It's crazy.
That's gross, yeah.
So it's a CIAA.
The most trife. That's trife. Like, damn, you're just gonna weasel your way in somehow, somewhere.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Your ass.
I ain't gonna lie to you, and this might be as bad, but it was years ago. It's close. Years ago, but we was out Vegas for Memorial Day weekend, and it was a chick that came out to Vegas and literally said she didn't buy a return flight because she was waiting for somebody to pay for her return flight, or she was going to.
That's the dumbest shit.
What? In Vegas, of all places, too. Like, how cliche is that? I'm just gonna get it when I get to Vegas. Like, you gonna get your money.
But that just goes to show how many niggas will do shit like that. Yeah. That goes to show how many niggas will do it. Just for her to have that level of confidence to do that shit.
Oh, it's real. It's real. Like but those be the same ones you see like 3 a.m. crying and shit, hugging themselves, walking up the street and shit.
Hugging themselves.
Want to tell you their story.
I feel like you've seen that a lot of times. You sound like you saw that shit.
He described that shit too.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to enjoy my night. I'm trying to get to my room. My room good.
What else y'all got on y'all bucket list?
Hey, my John is real specific. I got 4. I ain't got 3. My bucket.
Give us one. Give us one right now.
I'm gonna give you 4. I want to write and direct my own movie, like unlimited budget.
I'm with you on that.
Direct my own movie. I get like whatever cast or it don't matter. But definitely that's like number 1. Number 2 is simple. I just want to go to Hawaii, chill out. Like, I think the only thing that's like stopped me from going to Hawaii is the fucking flight. I don't like flying. Like I've been to places, but I just don't like flying.
It's 13 hours, bro.
There's 13 from there.
13 hours.
Right, yeah.
Jeez.
You gotta fly to LA.
Yeah.
In Hawaii.
Number 3, I want to like rent like an old school like muscle car and like drive it through the desert, like from like LA to like Vegas or some shit like that, and play like fucking like Led Zeppelin, like all the way there. It's rocking.
Record that shit. Have a drone on you.
And then I think the last jump, I wanna be like the last person to come out like at like a Royal Rumble and just like beat everybody ass. Just throw everybody out the ring and just win that.
That's a childhood dream.
No, right?
Everybody worn out.
Yep.
The Royal Rumble be cheating though, because motherfuckers be coming in there fresh.
Right.
Knocking 3 motherfuckers out when they first get in there.
Nigga been in that joke for 3
hours. That was my favorite shit back in the day. That was my favorite shit. I used to love Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, when that joint was on Nintendo, too, I know one of y'all had to play that shit on Nintendo.
Hell yeah.
That was like the best game.
Yeah, it was on the 64. That shit was like that.
It was on Sega. It was on Sega, too. Yep.
Hey, could you imagine them having that shit like now with that shit being online?
Oh, you talking about Royal Rumble?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble online would be nuts. I'm surprised nobody did it yet.
You know what's crazy? Like Mortal Kombat should do some shit like that. Like have a Royal Rumble. Because they be doing like some off-brand shit, but their shit still be like dope. They should have like a Royal Rumble feature or something. They gonna steal it now. It's gonna be on next edition.
Yeah,
Watch.
No, somebody about to get that shit.
Yup, it's about to be the new feature. God damn it.
Well, Corey, where you at? Corey, where you at? What's on your bucket list, Corey?
I was with Randall with the I would definitely love to make my own movie, write, produce, whatever, make my own movie. But definitely number one, I want to go to fucking Egypt. I've never been to Egypt.
Damn, that was gonna be mine.
I was gonna say that too.
Gotta go to
but
Egypt.
That's a good pick though.
Pyramids, all that shit, man.
Yeah. Put some time on there, man. At least a week or two.
Yeah.
You went, Paul, right? You was out there, Johnny?
I've been.
What's on your bucket list?
Exactly. I just want to, and I'll go see the same shit like 3 days in a row. I don't even care. I just want that experience, man. Like, just to connect with it.
Want to see them
That's
joints?
the motherland.
Want to see them joints and go to the Mexico and see their pyramids out there, joint, or South America and Mexico.
Yeah.
See all of them joints.
Got pyramids in a few places.
Yeah. You know, did y'all hear they had like a pyramids in China?
Yeah.
And they like
they got pyramids. They got pyramids underwater too.
Yep, underwater pyramids, everything. Yep.
Mm-hmm. But no, I'm saying in China,
there's been a pyramid. They found pyramids on the U.S. soil.
They got pyramids on Mars too.
Yep.
The city of Cydonia.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah, but also like with me, I definitely go to Egypt, and then just to see the Great Pyramids and shit, just to see them in person, because you see all these great structures and shit, like the Empire State Building, but like this something been standing for thousands of years that's bigger than them. You know what I mean? And with technology that supposedly man did with. So supposedly they did it with their hands, like they said. So just to see that with your own eyes, that shit would be crazy. And then also, I probably want to go to. I just want to visit like forces of nature, like even go to like the Amazon rainforest and shit, just to see what that's like. You know what I mean? Like just untouched land. You know what I mean? Just to see how. Well, obviously it's gonna be touched if they're gonna bring a tourist through there, but you know what I mean? Like just raw rainforest, just experience that shit. But just traveling mainly for me, man. That's probably the main shit. Just to go places, a lot of people don't go. You know what I mean? Also, maybe, man, I don't even know. Can you go to the North Pole? Because I know they say you can't go to Antarctica.
Yeah.
But can you go that far?
You can't go to Antarctica, but you can go to North Pole. Yeah.
I go to North Pole just because you know what I'm saying. Just because it's cold, just to experience that. You know what I mean?
One of mine be space though. Like even like going to space and knowing you can come back safely, I'll definitely do that shit.
Elon Musk about to start letting people do that shit. Like that's.
I know. I saw that
coming.
Shit.
They bitten on it.
They say they're gonna put hotels like on the space station or some shit like that. You can get.
That's just you gonna need so much bread.
Of course, that ain't gonna be for everybody.
Nah.
Yeah. At the beginning, anyway. Then it's gonna be like fucking traveling in New York.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like $2 million trip or something stupid, like 100,000 out, something. Probably more.
Mm-hmm. I had to piggyback off Lighthouse. He said he wanted to go to the Amazon or whatever. I know they got that. What is it, the ayahuasca or some shit? That DMT. I gotta try that shit. Shit before I die. Yeah, nigga.
That's that shit Mike Tyson was talking about, right?
Yeah. The spirit.
Gotta try it one time.
That's it. That shit make you sick as shit though. Like you be shitting your brains out and then you get high as hell.
Either that or throwing up.
I believe some shit like that can. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would. So Egypt was actually one of my things that I wanted, like, truly on my bucket list. Greece was actually on my bucket list as well. I actually wanted to know my Native American side more as well. So I wanted to go to
that's real.
2 tribes that I'm part of, which is Blackfoot and Cherokee. So I know it's a couple tribes in Arizona and North Dakota that I could actually go to. So that's one. And then,
hey, quick question on that. Quick question on that Native American thing. It seems like everybody from here got some sort of descendancy with the Cherokees or some shit. Because every person that say they got Native American, they all say Cherokee. So is there some sort of lineage or something? Are they in this like DC, North Carolina, like, you know, is that Virginia? Like, do they have, like, is that where they from? Because everybody from here seem to be close to that shit for some reason.
Yeah, I'm just speculating, but I do think that there's a lot of descendants that would like scattered throughout the East Coast. And I don't think that we're that knowledgeable as like Arizona and North Dakota, because they actually practice and they're actually in tribes. So yeah, Marcus, just to answer your question, I think that people might have that might have been passed down from grandparent to grandparent or whatever down here, but they don't know the specifics of it. So yeah, that's my general answer. But I know that my great grandma was she was actually pure Cherokee and Blackfoot, so she was all
yeah.
Well, there's a theory that says African Americans ain't African. They was already here. A lot of us was already here. What did they?
I'll say this in response to that. I don't have nobody in my family that can tell me any inkling of my connection to Africa, but definitely factual can tell me of my Native American background. That's not that's factual. You know what I mean? So I have a picture of my great grandmother that's a Native American, but no, I don't know anybody from Africa. I'm just saying. I'm just being.
Hey, that's some real shit too. Actually, dog, like mine the same way. You go all the way back with my shit, like pure Blackfoot. Like I can see it, like especially on my dad's side. Look at this nose, dog. It look like a fucking Native American somewhere down my lineage. Dog. That's in my lineage. I know it. So hell yeah. And I read something like recently that said like what was it, like 90% of black people Native American.
They got some type of DNA in there.
There's a lot of intertwining between Native American and African American. I hate to say it, but a lot of our history and stuff was purposely not brought to 2020 and in hundreds of years before that. So it's almost like we trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah. They said they try to whitewash it. It's purpose. Whitewash the Native Americans. Purpose.
It's the reason why. You go to Greece and you go to all these other places and they got statues of, you know, all of these people that are like 10 feet tall and like the strongest you've ever seen. But if you think about how strong, you know, African Americans and Egyptians and stuff like that were, like, you know, they were.
Yeah. They be making sense.
Yeah, shit crazy, man. But
right now I'm reading, it says Cherokees are the indigenous people of the southeastern woodlands. So southeastern woodlands, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of southeast, so it makes sense.
Maryland is the South. That was a slave state. We're the South.
Yeah. They used to colonize in fucking Maryland, Virginia, dog. Virginia's a whole goddamn colony.
Harriet Tubman, South Maryland.
Yeah, all that shit. All that shit over there. Right over there in Alexandria.
Virginia was the biggest colony, too.
Yeah, man.
Was that the original?
Yeah,
Jamestown.
Yep. So my third was actually owning a beach house. So when I say a beach house, and I'm just being picky because we talking about bucket list, but when I say a beach house, I mean like on the water. And I got this thing about mountains too. So I want to see the mountains at the same time. That's why I think Hawaii is so special. But that flight is no joke. I was out there. I had to go back and forth. I went back and forth out to Hawaii 4 times in 1 year, and that just
damn.
was done. I was like, when I did.
How was Hawaii?
It's beautiful, man, but I don't think it's worth the $13. I'm a hater.
I was saying, I hear it's expensive out that joint.
It is expensive. I think I'm just a hater because I had jet lag on the way back, on the way back here, on the way back there.
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to catch up. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't able to go to every one of those islands. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Big Island, and then I went to Oahu. So I went to 2 or 3, but it's a lot. It's a lot of space you can actually go to out there. So I don't want to turn nobody off to it.